So today I just wanted to put this video out because there's a lot of crazy stuff going on right now with this coronavirus, and everyone is stuck inside and quarantined. Schools are shut down. People are losing their jobs. People are having to work from home. It's really a lot of uncharted territory for so many people. Today, I just wanted to put out some tips that I have that might help you. So if you don't know me, I'm Tiffany, and I am a stay-at-home mom, I'm a work-at-home mom, and I'm a homeschooling mom. So I have 6 kids, ranging all the way from kindergarten to a senior in high school. So we've got them all, or we've done them all for schooling. So many friends have called me or messaged me and said, I have no idea what I'm doing. How do you do this? Okay, so today I wanted to share with you my 5 best tips to help you while you are schooling your children at home. So tip number 1 would be to start your day off right. Okay, how do you do that? So I think the best way to start your day off right is to say a prayer. To pray to your Heavenly Father for help, because you're going to need help throughout the day. Some days are really stressful and you need that help. So say a prayer, read your scriptures. If you're not a religious person, do something else that helps you get through the day. Meditate, exercise, whatever helps you start your day off right so that you feel more confident is really what you should be doing. I've noticed days where maybe I haven't said a prayer and we just kind of jumped into our day. Maybe we got a late start and my day did not go as well that day versus another day where I did take that time. And even if it's not, you don't have a ton of time to read or in the morning or something, that's okay. Just take a couple minutes. That couple minutes will impact the rest of your day dramatically. So step number 2 that I have is to get dressed. Okay, I know it is so easy. You don't have anywhere to go. Everyone's stuck inside. Let's just stay in our pajamas all day. I am all for having some days as these are our jammy days, but most days you need to get up and get dressed. It just makes you feel so much more awake, and make your kids get dressed, okay? Everyone feels awake, everyone's ready for the day. So dress, get your hair done, brush your teeth, have the kids, do their chores in the morning, get some things done. Put laundry in so that you can get caught up on laundry and stay caught up, because we all know laundry never ever stops. For me, I like to just make my bed. Even if I don't have time in the morning, because I do work from home as well and I have certain things that I have to get done first thing, but even if I don't have time to clean my whole room, if I just make my bed, which takes 2 minutes, if that, it makes it so much better when I come back here in my room and the bed's already made. I don't know why, but it makes a big difference. So just get dressed, make your bed. Make your kids make their beds. Eat breakfast, okay? You have to feed them, I know. These kids want to eat all 3 meals every day, plus snacks. They're kind of demanding. It's okay. Feed them. That will help you. They will be prepared for the day if you do these things. So number 3 is to have a routine. Now, I like to use the word routine, not schedule. I am not a scheduler. I am a planner. If you know me personally, you know that I have a bunch of planners and I like to plan things out. I only set times for specific things. Like if we have to be, you have a doctor's appointment. Well, of course, that's at a set time. You have an activity, that's at a set time. But during the day, our day-to-day stuff is a routine, not a schedule. So what's the difference? Okay, so I don't say we all have to be up at this time. We have to be doing math from 9 to 10. We have to be doing science from 10 to 11. That's not how it works in our house. I have a routine and I would like us to do this first, and then I would like us to do this next. And then hopefully somewhere around noon, we're going to eat lunch. Sometimes we have lunch at 11:30. Sometimes we don't eat lunch until 1. It's okay, but have a routine. The reason why I do routines instead of schedules is because if you're doing a schedule and it says at 10 o'clock you should be done with math, and you should be on to science, and you're not done with math. You're still stuck, over here trying to explain a concept to your child who's just really not grasping that concept. And you're sitting here just looking at the time, like panicking because I'm supposed to be on to the next thing. I'm supposed to be on to the next thing. It makes you more stressed out. Your child can see that and they get more stressed out. And guess what? Your whole day is done. Like everyone's stressed out, everyone's upset. It ruins the entire day. So just stick to a routine. I know a lot of the public schools, since they're closed right now, they're putting out these schedules with specific times. Use that as a guide, okay? You do not have to take and do exactly what they say. That's your guide. Make it your own. Do not feel like you cannot change things and make them your own. It's your kids. They're in your home. You get to do what you want to do. So make it work for you and your family. Everyone's family is a little bit different. So do what you need to do, but have a routine and start and let everyone know what that routine is going to be and what your expectations are. And I promise you, the day will go a lot smoother. Okay, so tip number 4 is meal plan, meal plan, meal plan. If you do nothing else, you have to meal plan. Okay, so everyone's not used to having their kids at home. Now they're home all day, every day. You're at home with them. Maybe your spouse is at home too. Oh my gosh, we're all stuck in this house together. And guess what the kids are going to ask? What's for dinner? What's for lunch? What can I eat for breakfast? Can I have a snack? 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 Meal plan, meal plan, meal plan. So I like to usually sit down and plan 2 weeks of meals at a time. You plan what works for you. I always do my dinners first because those are always the hardest things. And you know what? I have days where I'm like, I can't even think of anything. I don't even know what we had for dinner last night, let alone figure out what I'm going to feed you guys for the rest of the week. So I go, hey kids, come here. And I call the kids over and say, hey, what sounds good to you? And they start naming off a lot of their favorite dinners. And then I look and see, hey, do I have stuff on hand to make that? Oh, I do. Okay, hey, yeah, okay, we can have that meal. We can have that meal. Oh, I only need one more thing to make that. So, okay, if I can find them at the store right now, then we can have that. And then just having options for like lunch. So we don't necessarily all eat the same thing every day for lunch. Someone's eating leftovers. Someone grabs a Hot Pocket out of the freezer, Someone makes a sandwich. Well, I don't want that kind of sandwich. I want this kind of sandwich. Okay, fine. So that's up to you if you want to let your kids just kind of get whatever, or if you all want to eat the same thing. But usually, even if we're kind of getting whatever, I say, here's your choices. Here's your options for lunch. You can have this, this, or this. Pick one of those and eat it, and otherwise, I don't care. And that's kind of what we do with breakfast most of the time too. Sometimes we'll make a breakfast and that's for everyone. We'll put some cinnamon rolls in with some bacon, or we'll make some breakfast burritos or pancakes. But most of the time, it's here's your choices, pick one, make it for yourself, and eat it. But having that plan in place for meals, especially dinner, is crucial because it can be exhausting having everyone at home all day, every day. It can be exhausting working from home and homeschooling your children. It's a lot to do. It's a lot on your plate. And the last thing you want to do when you're like finally finished, you want to breathe. You do not want to sit there and go, oh gosh, what are we going to eat for dinner? I know that feeling. I've been there many times. It's a horrible feeling. Don't do that to yourself. Meal plan, meal plan, meal plan. Okay, so the 4 tips so far are 1, prayer and scripture. 2, get dressed and ready for the day and get your chores done. Number 3 is routines, not schedules. So establishing those routines. Number 4 is meal planning. So number 5 is the most important tip I have above and beyond everything else for homeschooling. And that is know that you are enough. I know many of you have been put in this position to school your children And this wasn't something that you chose. This is something that's happening out of a necessity because all the schools are closing. And it's making a lot of moms and dads, I'm sure, feel they can't do this. They were not prepared for this. We can't do this. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to teach my kid. But actually, that is so wrong. You are the best teacher for your child. You can do this. You were given these children for a reason, and they were given you for a reason. And although there are challenging days, there are also so many more rewarding days when you have your children at home with you all day and you teach them something and they get that concept. That is the most rewarding thing ever. So just know that you are enough. You can do this. You've got this. There's so much support out there for you. So reach out to friends, reach out to family. Everyone's doing this right now. You're really not alone. You've got this. You are enough. So that's my biggest tip. You're enough. Do not second guess that. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. You this. So if you guys have any more needs or any more questions about homeschooling or working from home or just being at home all day with your kids, you can comment below and you can ask questions, and I will try to put out more videos about any of those things that you need help with. Just know you're not alone. Thanks. Bye, guys.